Hey guys, how are you? It's Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here to give you a general reading. They said something about soul family trying to help you. I guess we'll find out more as we go. Guys, we have Archangels Gabriel, Zadkiel, Azrael, Metatron, and Barasil present. Yes, sorry guys, I haven't been here in a little bit. It's been an extremely chaotic, sorry, my nose is itching, like 4 or 5 days for me. So I'm here with my glass of wine and I'm here to give you a reading. Okay, let's see what we got. What do you want to tell the collective today? My nose started itching. Maybe you've been fighting with somebody. Love matters. Maybe you've been fighting with somebody you love, or about someone who you're supposed to love. It's funny. And it says, love beacon, be true to your heart, empowerment, make a wish, maintain your childlike spirit is at the top here. Okay, hold on a second. So, a lot of love cards here. Okay. Let me ask Spirit a question. Has the collective or somebody been fighting with somebody that they love, or is it about something else altogether for majority? Okay. For some of you guys, it's about, fighting with a loved one. And they've been saying, though, the majority, oh my goodness, is about love. But look at the detail in this card, guys. How beautiful is this card? Oh my goodness. So in the matters of the heart, guys, all right, Spirit is really trying to tell you, like, let your heart guide you, okay? Be true to yourself. Basically, it's like, if you let your heart guide you in the direction that is necessary for you, you basically can have anything that you've really ever wanted. But it's about letting your heart guide you. And maybe adding a little childlike energy to it. Maybe there's something about this juvenile love, or something about like just being childlike. When you're a kid and you're so passionate about things and you just run for it and you're like, yeah. They show me a vision of like kids running on the playground, like finding something that they really, really, really like, and maybe they're a new park they've never been to before. They're like, I love that one. I want to go there. I've seen the kids with the little spinny thing that's going round and round and round. Maybe because the cycles spin round and round and round. Maybe you're finding a new love and you're afraid you're going to repeat the cycles you have from the past. Yeah. But they're saying, don't be afraid. It just gave me a song. True colors are beautiful like a rainbow. If you show your true colors to somebody, who you truly are, they're going to think you're stunning, no matter what. I think you're in stress because I feel like you really haven't found that love that's taken your breath away, I think that's what you're looking for, that aha. Let's see what's going on. But your soul family's present, so I feel like your soul family has been trying to tell you guys. If you feel like you've been seeing signs or something's been happening, it's probably because you have some relatives around you. If they're not, they were never if they were never 3D relatives, they're somebody that you're kinetically. God, I need sleep. You're definitely connected to on the other side. I feel like some of you guys might feel like, I feel like it's you. It's a feminine energy in the reverse here. I feel like this is your energy. Is this the viewer's energy, or is this someone else's energy? Yeah, it's you guys. They're saying it's like almost like you're not taking action maybe on certain situations or that present themselves to you because it's almost like you feel like, am I worthy enough to get this kind of love? Am I worthy enough to really have that person that's going to take my breath away? Take your breath away. I know that's an octave lower for all you who are musicians out there, but it's a high note and I didn't practice. I don't want to screech in your ear. So yeah, it's about so Spirit's saying if you just kind of went within, it's almost like facing the facts of why you're not letting this door open for you. Why? So they're saying basically whoever this reading is really meant for, this is why they're saying to let your heart lead you. You have a wall, the Berlin Wall, but it's your self-destructive wall. All right, you have this wall so high up, you're never going to let anything real penetrate your barrier. Okay, there's a moat and it's miles wide. Okay, to get to the other side, it's like you need to pay the headless horseman to take you on the other side. I don't know why I'm saying that, so that must mean something for somebody out there with the headless horseman. Blindly raging forward. Maybe that's what it means. Because if you had no head, you don't know where you're going. You can't see. There's no directions. You're letting your instincts guide you. And it's like the heart is the horse. And the horse is taking you forward. You can't see. You can't see with your 3D eyes. You see from your divine eyes. You're looking down in a different way. So if you think and if you look through the eyes of your heart, they're saying that would be a better way than to have this 3D self. But they're saying it's almost like whoever this reading is really for. It's like you don't. I'm somewhere deep down in your heart. It's like you don't feel worthy. But why? Okay, this is Archangel Raphael. This is about the heart chakra. It's sideways. Your heart is kind of closed. One second, guys. Okay. Yeah, it's like your heart is closed. I just had to get up and let my dog out for a second. I feel like you guys need to do some work on this heart chakra. Sorry. See? And look at the card that fell down. The man holding the heart. This is about somebody that you want to love and that's going to love you back. This Fabio-ish looking man. Okay? Yeah. You want someone that's going to literally take your breath away and make you weak in the knees maybe. But there's a barrier. One, you feel you're not worthy of it. That's what I'm seeing. Two, your heart has been kind of sealed shut. They're kind of saying that some of you guys, you may not know this, but for some of you guys, you do have lower vibrational energies attached to you, which is keeping your heart closed. You'd be surprised. You may not think it's them, but sometimes it's them who won't allow it to be open. They put that seed of doubt or that thought oh yeah, fuck them. Oh, fucking pieces of shit. Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? It literally puts this this anger, this hate, hating anybody who could be a potential partner. Sorry about my dog, guys. She's very loud lately. And now they're saying to you, look at this. Now we have the woman holding the heart, the cornucopia, and this just fell out before. The man holding the heart. So you can have this, even though this looks like a drag queen. No offense to any drag queens that watch the channel. Maybe you are a drag queen and maybe you are looking for that special man in your life. It doesn't really matter. Love is love. At the end of the day, love is love. But you can have this. Let's put this front and center. This cornucopia. okay? You just have to finish healing something in your heart that's kind of closed off. You've been damaged, and there's something that needs to be healed. They just gave me that song from Dainty Kane. Dun, 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 dun. You got a first class. Dun, 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 dun. I forget how it goes, but for those of you who know, you know. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, that's so funny. I said, for those of you who know, you know. And then we got this in the reverse. The seventh chakra in the reverse, Archangel Uriel. And for those of you who don't know. Okay. Maybe you just didn't know. Okay, maybe for some of you out there, maybe you just didn't realize there's something in your heart that needs to be healed. Okay. Yeah, because you're going without. I know I made some comments about this earlier last week, but I'm actually going to school for hypnotherapy. Learning a lot about psychology. I've always been fascinated with psychology. But what I'm learning in every single course is that every single problem you have as an adult, in your relationships, in life, in your fear-based thinking, 99.9% are all created in your childhood. Something happened to you as a child, and that's why I want to go into hypnotherapy, because of my clients I work with. Sometimes we can't break this barrier because they don't remember. So it's really hard to progress in something that you can't remember. So then and I can tell them, like Spirit's saying, like, this happened, and they don't know. They can't remember. And that's why with hypnotherapy, you can go back, you regress back. So the reason why they're making me say this to you is because you need to regress back from the minute you could remember, and start going through the filing cabinets of your brain. So for those of you who feel like, I've done the work, I'm still not getting this in my life, I don't know what's my problem, I guess I'm just not meant to have this person, or this is just not meant to happen for me, or whatever the case may be. Spirit's saying, dig deeper. Go deeper. All right? Think about, like maybe you need a pen and paper. And the work is not fun because it might bring up things you really just don't want to think about. But if you can start jotting down all the things that left a big mark in your brain, anything that was traumatic, or maybe it wasn't even that traumatic. I literally heard a story today about this little boy whose father went to work for 3 days. He left the house for 3 days. But nobody talked about the father leaving. He just left. The mother didn't say where the father went. The dad just left. And when the dad came back, the little boy was like, Daddy, I thought you were never going to come back. It was traumatic. Fast forward, this man has many issues as an adult from that experience. Something that may seem so insignificant, but to a child's brain, it's very black and white. It's very simple. So your feelings are going to be very different as a child than an adult looking back into that in a different perspective. So maybe there is something here, and the Spirit's saying yes. Maybe there's something in your past that you're overlooking, that you need to think about it. And now maybe it was something, I'm saying something as a child because they keep talking about this child thing, and that was the first thing, one of the first things they said. Okay? This childlike, feeling. And literally all these juvenile things, making wishes and this and that, and something that I think you're overlooking. You have to go in and do the work and figure it out, because there's something that you need to look at now that happened to you as a child, You need to look at that situation and the chain of events with adult eyes and rationalize that you were just a child and you just didn't know any better, because these things can still affect you now, today, finding relationships, moving forward in your life, all kinds of things. Okay, see, look, this was in the upright and now it's in the reverse. You feel like nothing is enough. But it's like, I just have this in my hands. I don't even know how it turned, to be quite honest with you. Because I don't remember putting it down. But now all of a sudden it's in the reverse. It's like if you find the answer that I'm telling you to look for, you won't be in lack anymore. It's like your wheel of fortune is going to turn. Things are going to get better for you. Okay, next deck, please. Next deck, please. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, Spirit's saying, like, they want you to be fierce. Basically, face this challenge, find it, face the challenge. Because once you face the challenge, it's like you're going to be like a bat out of hell, okay? You're like, whoosh, oh, everything is going to turn around for you. Basically, anything that you ever wanted is going to come into play. But this thing, the stop process, is blocking you. There's something that's blocking you. But you need to go in, internalize, and see, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. It's something that you're repeating. You probably don't even realize it. And it's probably something from your childhood. And as I'm saying this, I'm saying it's a cycle. And this thing just keeps spinning like a circle, which is a cycle, right? Like, seriously. All right, there's something that you keep repeating, but as soon as you figure this shit out, you're going to be like, it's going to be done. Just got to, like, look at it in big girl, big boy eyes and say, oh, well, that was traumatic for me then, but I was a little girl or a little boy, and, you know, I was a kid. I didn't understand. It was really nothing. I am safe. They do love me. Whatever the case may be, okay? Or they didn't know any better because some parents really suck, you know? And you know what? And if you're a parent now, you can know. You know. Sometimes you don't know any better as a parent, and you just try your best. Doesn't mean you're going to do a good job even though you're trying your best, right? Because a lot of times our childhood wounds are because of our parents. And you just really can't make it up. Time and mending, putting the pieces back together. For some of you guys, maybe it's gonna take a long time for you to figure this out. And for some of you guys, I feel like for the majority of you guys, it's almost like Spirit saying, it's about time you put yourself back together. Because now you know what you have to look for. I feel like my daughter's about to open that door. I just heard it. Let's see. You'd be surprised. Childhood wounds, they're creepy little critters that like to fester and grow like a cancer. We don't even know where they're there until it's like, you know, stage 4. Yeah, see? Anxiety. Peace in the reverse. So yeah, this is anxiety. This might stress you the fuck out, actually, just trying to figure it out. But maybe they're saying for some of you guys that, you know, maybe this is the reason for those of you who have anxiety issues. This could be why you have your anxiety issues. And I also think Spirit's trying to say, be vigilant. Think about this. Like, don't rest until you figure out this problem so you can move beyond this. Move beyond this phase of your life. I just heard making people happy. Maybe you're one of those people that that need to make people happy all the time. But you know what I find? When you try to make people happy, they're never fucking happy. So don't worry about them. Worry about you, okay? Whoa. Those just fell out as soon as I said that. Hold on a second. Exchanging gifts and fate. No, I'm sorry, not exchanging. Enchanting gifts and fate. Hmm. Spirit's saying, like, you honestly, you have so many gifts within you that is meant to come towards you. For some of you guys, it really is enchanting gifts, spiritual gifts, levels that you never thought you were going to reach, that you're meant to be. And this is probably why your soul family is here. Because they're saying the soul family is here, trying to help you, trying to guide you, because maybe they know what you're truly meant to do, what level you're truly meant to achieve, but you just don't see it yet. And there's some hurdles that you just need to get through, and you just don't see it yet. Maybe you're meant for so much more, and you just don't know it yet. A lot of people are meant for so much more. But the thing is that we learn to settle. And there are some things you have to settle. But then there are some things, especially when it comes to your own personal gifts of who you are as a person, that you should never settle for. You know, you may have to settle for a certain house or a certain location or a certain job for the time being, or whatever the case may be. You know, alimony settlement, child support settlement. I don't know. There's going to be things in your life you're going to have to settle for that you're not really happy, but you got to suck it up and do what you got to do, right? But then there's some things, the things that are your God-given abilities and who you're meant to be, that you should never settle. But guys, you can't just wait for the divine to hand you a box and say, it's right here. No. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep progressing. Because if you stop, you get nothing. Because you're not trying. So Spirit's like saying, oh, well, they're good. Like they're content. They're not doing anything. They're content. They don't want anything. They keep saying they want something, but they're not taking any action. So if they're not taking action, why should we? Like, they're good. You know? Like attracts like. You're attracting what you're putting out. If you're a hustler, if you're a go-getter, you're going to get. Things are going to come to you, right? You sit there watching TV, drinking a glass of wine every night or every day. You're going to get more wine. You might get a gut. You're not going to pick up the person you want on the side of the street. You're not going to get the career you want. You're not going to get the house you want because you're not doing anything. You're not taking any action. Unless you're the fortunate one who wins the lottery. Okay. Anything else, please, Spirit? Next deck. Okay, what's the next deck? Okay. The Archangel deck. And we have a lot of Archangels on the table already. That's a lot of cards. That can't be all meant. Whatever's meant will fall out again. Everything face down, so I didn't see anything, but we'll see. That was like 8 cards. Hold on. 1 flipped in and 2 flipped out. Let's see what we got. And they're all sideways. Oh my God. I mean, you really can't make this up. What was I just telling you? Getting off your ass and doing something. Creative writing. This is not necessarily about writing. For maybe some of you guys it is. But it's just going after that thing that you want to create for yourself. Prosperity. Okay? Growth, financial abundance. And what else? Hello. Hello from heaven. What have I been saying? Your soul family has been here. They're trying to help you. You have something that you're meant to go for. But all these cards fell sideways. Maybe there's like a, clearly there's gifts that the Spirit wants to give you, that the universe wants to give you. But maybe there's something that you need to create. But they all fell sideways, which means maybe you're not taking action. Maybe you've been thinking, but talking the talk, but not walking the walk. Maybe it's time, I just heard them say, maybe it's time to walk the plank and jump. It's time. I mean, literally, your family's here. Your soul family's here. They're telling you this thing, this project, this idea, this creation, this thing you want to do, start doing it. Start taking steps in that direction. Start moving forward. I'm getting like a slight pitch in my ear. You might hear something about it, guys. Or maybe you're going to hear something and your ears are going to ring, and maybe they're going to be like, that's your family saying, that idea. Or that's what you need to do. Or your ears are ringing and they're like, yeah, maybe that's a sign for you guys that this is meant for you, this reading, okay? Sorry, my hair's all floating everywhere. Guys, I mean, I really can't make this up. I've been saying this for a majority of the reading. So, regardless what it is, love, career, wealth, abundance, your God-given, destined opportunities and gifts, if you sit on your ass and do nothing, nothing's going to happen. There's something that you need to go back in the archives of your brain and think about it. Think about it. You know, they're just triggering my thought. It could be something from your past life. Something that you, a reoccurring dream that you always have. Something that you just can't, maybe a dream you had a lot as a child. It could be something like that too, guys. So just really sit down in bed and just start taking notes, what you think it could be. Because it's like, there's something that happened either in your childhood, something about your childhood, something that needs to be released so that you can open your gates to everything. Not just love, but the life that you've been looking for and wanting. Speaking it and thinking is great. You're manifesting it. You're talking about it. Now it's time to do a little bit more work. And as you're doing the work, start walking in the direction of what and where you want to go. All right, guys. Love and light. See you tomorrow. Hopefully not as tired as I am today. Okay, guys. Bye.